Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another fabulous round of Digital Flow battles. We have Daniel, Quinn, and I, Tucker Fry, for your viewing enjoyment. We are currently in the fourth week for the round that is number 3, for the season that is number 2, the episode is number 8. And we would like to all say a big hello to you, and I want everybody to know that I am back on the yeah!
Welcome back everybody to another results video. This is going to be for the semi-final battles, where we're going to find out which of these top 4 athletes are going to go battle for the top prize in the finals for $550.
We know it's either going to be Luke or Mimis or Diego and Elvin in that final battle. So let's just cut to the chase and get into it so we can find out.
Right, Daniel, so let's go ahead and see Luke's video right now. Alright, we got, a nice inward side in there.
Interesting transition over the wall.
Yeah.
I think that was full up.
Full up.
Yeah.
I love how much he uses his space. Even though all of his spaces seem to be kind of like small little areas, he uses them so well to just create so much.
Multiple different moves in similar spots and everything. Keep switching it up through the lines and everything though, even though you're using the same area. That's really nice, Luke.
And that palm flipping the small little tire, he was so close to that wall. I saw the video of it, he was close.
And the connections are very good. I only saw maybe one stumble in there.
Yeah, I think that was just from the wall flip.
One tiny little stop,
yeah.
Not even a thing, bro. Alright, next up, let's put up Mimis's line.
Right out. So clean and controlled.
Yeah.
360 dive roll? Ooh, that was really nice looking.
Side flip to set something up here.
Ooh, tag down! Let's go!
I gotta say, at the end of that line there, when he did that scoot, I thought usual scoot dub, and then his foot came off, and I freaked out. I was like, oh my god, he is dead right now. And then it was the tag dub, and I was like, oh.
Well stomped too.
Yeah.
Nice
Also, can we go back to that gainer pre at the beginning too? Because that was actually so well done.
Yes.
Too well done. And then the cleanliness of the punch front out, which is nice and controlled. Yeah,
so nice.
Really good stuff.
Yeah. Really technical moves in there. Nice job, Mimis.
2 athletes with 2 incredibly clean lines. You guys as the voters chose Mimis, but I am so excited to hear what the judges have to say, so let's cut over to them.
We got Luke versus Mimis, and this one was just such a pain to judge. So Luke had a very nice run all the way through from start to finish, nonstop, go. This means because he has more kind of connections and substance in the line, I'm letting him slide a little bit on some of the faltering points, like for instance the wall backflip, where he just kind of stumbled backwards just a little bit. Usually that would be a big deterrent, but because of the contrast in these 2 lines, where Mimis went with more of banger right off the bat and then kind of chilled in the middle to banger at the end, he has less chance of messing up because he's not doing as hard of things in between the beginning and the end. He pretty much just has a beginning and he has an end. While yes, both of those things are super hard to do, the gainer pre-punch front as well as the scoot tack double full, both very difficult. There's not as much opportunity to mess up in the middle as there was for Luke's. Now with that being said, Mimis, why didn't you just do a little bit more in the middle? It would have made this so much easier. I had to dissect both runs quite a bit, and I'm going with Mimis on this one. I'm still picking him, even though he could have done a little bit more in the beginning, or a little bit more in the middle of his run. Now, here's the reason why. Luke's was great. It was fantastic, but there was lacking just a little bit of execution polish that I wanted to see on that second move after the tack inward side. It just wasn't quite flared out enough. It looked almost rushed and a little bit too sloppy. And then there were just a lot of safety vaults going over for transitions, which I understand they kind of need to be there. That mixed with the slight sloppiness on the wall flip and not quite speeding up a couple of the finishing moves, like the spin into pistol full, could have gone a little bit faster for me. The other thing is, Mimis just had nothing that I can complain about. The only thing that I can really say is I wanted to see more in the middle, right? there was still stuff in the middle. There wasn't too many steps. He still placed his moves in very good spots. I just wanted to see more, and that's all. But the beginning move or the beginning combo, I should say, and the last tack double full, both insanely difficult. So I got to go with Mimi's.
And Mimi's versus Luke. I have to say both of these lines were really good, but I gotta give it to Mimi's. The difficulty, creativity, the flow was just insane. I really loved this line, and that gainer pre straight to front flip was super nice. Everything was fluid, so yeah, my vote goes to Mimi's.
There it is, guys. Luke, fantastic job. But Mimis, you are moving on to the finals, dude. Let's go.
Yeah, one more round.
One more round! One more round!
Crazy battles. Thank you for your opinion. But I think, Joey, actually, you have one more thing to say, right?
Joey?
Joe?
Last thing that I got to say about this, I wanted to include this just to give a little bit more insight into what I'm thinking about during these runs. This is an online filmed competition, right? That means they get infinite amount of takes. They can do as many takes as they want. I'm specifically talking about Luke versus Mimi's here, because if this was an in-person competition, I almost would be more inclined to lean towards Luke. And the reason behind that is because in my opinion, it's harder since he has more chances to mess up. Where Mimi's really just has to focus on that first combo and that last move. Everything else is relatively autopilot in between. But the thing is, Luke has to do all these things flawlessly first time through. But I know since it's an online competition, he gets as many tries as he wants. So even though I'm giving him a little bit of slack, just a tiny little bit of slack, because of the contrast in the two lines, I can't give him full slack because he can always do it again and do it better and refilm it. So with that in mind, that's again why I have to go with Mimi's over Luke, and just the sheer difficulty of Mimi's runs. I wanted to include that so that people are on the same page, that I'm also not just thinking about the run that they did. I'm fully aware that they get to film this as many times as they want, and this was their best take at the run that they decided on. So I got to keep that in mind while I'm going through these judging online competitions.
Who's the next one, by the way?
It's gonna be
Diego
Alvin
versus
and
Alvin.
Diego.
All right, in the next battle, we're gonna go ahead and watch Diego and Elvin. Probably one of the ones that I was most excited to watch this round, and let's go ahead and check them out. All right, let's go ahead and check out Elvin first. All right, let's see. Let's start with the precision to the punch front, nice and clean. Dude, nice movements and flowing. Too.
Side pre. Let's go.
Love all the connections,
Yes.
kind of showcasing the environment here.
Yes.
Oh, and he keeps going after the dub so well.
I expected, I would have expected the line to end there, but that's not how Evan does things.
He just keeps going.
Yeah, always comes out and keeps popping. I like
Yeah.
it.
Beautiful flow throughout, because it's not the easiest thing to flow out of a dub like that, and
No.
he did it so well too.
Especially with the landing that he was taking, some of the other ones, like they were just so clean and allowed him to flow so nicely out of them. It's very nice looking, and that's one thing like we were saying. There's so many things that he does within his lines to allow creativity and flow to kind of move through, and honestly, just those landings really help out with that a lot.
Definitely.
All right, let's go ahead and check out Diego. All right, starting off with round off dub full. Ooh, nice connection out.
Ooh, I like that move.
It's your move.
Yeah.
Yes. The pistol back.
Moved nicely out of the backflip too. Nice.
Setting up
connection.
for something.
Ooh,
So
vortex
clean,
front.
so
Love
Yes.
those.
That
Nice
drop,
job.
that drop, you don't realize how big it is until his body starts
Yeah.
keeps dropping. He doesn't hit the ground.
Yeah, nice.
That
one.
was a nice one.
Very
Yeah.
simple area too, and well used. He made it available for multiple different skills with the way he sends lineup.
Mhm.
Yeah, one thing I really love about Diego is just the backhand side of it. He's been super supportive and sending hugs from Mexico, and we wish we could all give you a hug right now. You make us want to go to Mexico, so.
Virtual hug,
Yes.
bro. Virtual
Yes,
hug.
we love you, man.
Come down
We're gonna
soon.
come down there. We got it.
Two great lines, and the judges really have their work cut out for them. You guys, as the voters, chose Diego, so let's get over to the judges.
Semifinals is Elvin versus Diego, and I'm going to give my vote to Elvin mostly for higher execution. They had quite similar difficulty and creativity, but Diego's landings were kind of sloppy, so my vote goes to Elvin.
We got Diego versus Elvin. Also, this round was by far the hardest to judge that I've done so far. So sorry if I talk a little bit long about each line. Now, we're going to start off with Diego. I really liked what he did there with the round off double full to begin things off in the tight little space. And then the beginning combo was super nice, super smooth. I liked everything about it. Into the pistol squat, back handspring, back tuck, all fantastic. The only part where this line started to fall apart for me was one, a little bit of a stumble on that first double full. I didn't quite like that landing. And two, there were just a ton of ground Kong / side ground Kong transitions. And it was just, they added up into just too much. I would have liked to see something a little bit more creative, but I love the ending with the running pre to punch vortex front. That was fantastic. And then we got Elvin coming in with the only way I can describe him is just absolutely strong. He's like a tank. And I love to see that, especially when he comes in with these strong combos right off the bat, absorbing perfectly, even going into the side flip pre to a little plyo. That was great. Takes a lot of strength to do that. No slowing down. Everything's great all the way up into the Shosei double full. Now, the big difference that I saw between these two runs, and this is really what set it apart to me, is Elvin had slightly different transitions. He was using more variety of vaults to take him from one thing to another. It wasn't just ground Kong, ground Kong, ground Kong. The other thing that I saw is both double fulls were, you could almost say the same landing, but they weren't. When you look at it really closely, Elvin landed, absorbed, and then went into his ground Kong, where Diego was a little bit too low to fully control that. And those are the only two things that set this apart, and because of that, I gotta give it to Elvin. Well done.
What a finish to that one. Diego, we loved your lines all season, dude. But Elvin, congratulations, you are going to the finals.
Oh, nice job, dude. Woo! And that's going to conclude our semifinal rounds. Thank you so much to everybody that voted in the voting system, and thank you so much to our judges for giving their insight. Probably one of the most hyped rounds of this season.
And now that the semifinals are behind us, it's time for the finals. As always, that video is going to go up this Monday between Mimas and Elvin. Our YouTube video we posted at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and voting goes up around 30 minutes after that drop on our Instagram. So make sure to head over there so you can vote for the winner. Alright, we will see you guys on Monday, where they will battle for the $550 prize. Kind of work.
I helped.